could hit the right screen. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Will Witch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Will Witch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. Now we create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And tonight, we're playing D&D. This session features a high-stakes adventure where ancient secrets, dark ambitions, and forbidden magic collide. As the Whispered One's shadow spreads, our heroes must face unimaginable horrors or watch the world fall to ruin. With us at the table, we do have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. But speaking of our awesome players, that means it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, who brings all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes as they move through a wreck in the astral sea, and we'll begin with an introduction for Vash.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Vass. Vass is a devilishly handsome tiefling bard rogue who, after a very brief stint back at home in Neverwinter, once again finds himself stumbling across the multiverse. This week's fun fact about Vass. So when he very quickly composed the new song Red Slide Went to Calamon last episode, it got him thinking about his good buddy Rue, and he misses him and wonders what he's up to. If he ever made it back to Sandcrest, or if he's still hanging out with that lady that ran the apothecary shop, whose name is escaping me.
Wine.
That one. Yes, Wyan.
No worries. Lovely things. Maybe we'll see if we can get an update from Rue. As a treat. But with that, let's move on to our next introduction and learn about Hugh.
I'm Stefan. I'm playing Hugh DeVere, a dashing, dazzling, delightful, and ambiguously French swordsman. Today's fun fact about Hugh, he had to spend a half hour more time getting ready for this mission because a cat found his cloak of protection and spent all night resting on it. It was covered in hair.
Oh, amazing. Alrighty. And then, last but not least, what do we learn about Romulus?
I'm Ronald, and I'm playing Romulus Nubis. He is a angelically handsome paladin sorcerer. Um, and his fun fact is he misses his siblings. That is all.
Heck yeah. Well then, let's dive back into our session and pick up our journey as you have moved off the first portion of the wreck of the Lambent Zenith, having discovered that things were not so great over there. A death slod running about, causing some ruckus, but you were able to handle the situation. But unfortunately, you did not find the missing rod piece. In fact, you've only found part of how to disable the wards that protect it. But you are on the way to see if you can perhaps find the other ward, or if you can find the captain who might be able to help you. Should the captain still be alive, at least. But along your path, to the next part of the wreckage, we're waylaid, not quite too much, by another star angler. You had made quick work. Now I've come to a portion of the wreck, the starboard. And as you've landed, it is uneven here, the deck. The roots that have woven around the planks, and you see that there is this wreckage of a lifeboat that juts out of the segment. And it is from the smaller wreck that there is this stout tree that you had seen from above. It is filled with these vibrant pink and red blossoms.
Uh, Perception check to see if there's anything else ominous. Wait, you said this is growing outside. Is it growing into the ship? You said?
It seems to be growing into the planks of the ship.
Oh. Hmm. Can I do an investigation and see if this is a natural thing? Like, I think Romulus would be familiar with the different types of, uh, spell jammers and stuff like that. And know that some have living, like trees.
Uh,
Is this a living tree ship originally, or?
why don't you, I'll ask for that investigation roll, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
It's, as you get closer, little hard to tell if this tree was here originally or not, but as you are trying to inspect the roots up close, you would notice a face looking down at you, as it seems that this is a treant.
Oh. Um. That would be different from the living ship tree, right?
It would be.
Okay. Huh. Uh. Do you understand me? Uh, Tree. It.
I do.
Oh. Good. Good. Um. Or. Dumb question. Were you a passenger of the ship, or by perhaps?
I was a passenger of a different ship that wrecked into this one.
Hmm. Is that what originally happened? That crashed this ship? Or was your ship coming by at a different time and then crashed?
The wreck was already here when our lifeboat crashed into it. I do not know the history of what lies here.
Right. Is there anyone from your lifeboat still here?
Roll a persuasion check, please.
I'm good at those. Of course. I had to open my big fucking mouth. 9. Natural 1.
I did not travel here alone, but my companions have left me. We do not know their fates.
Are you capable of moving?
I am not.
Hmm. I wouldn't want to leave you here stranded. Do you know any other threats that might be around?
Yes, there are hungry parasites that have nested into the lower decks. I would disencourage any explorations.
Fortunately, I think we have to go down there, right, to find the other seal. If I remember correctly. But anyone else, correct me if I'm wrong.
I still have see invisibility up, I think. It lasts an hour. Is it still up? I don't know. Maybe I'm full of it and it's not up anymore.
I'd say if it lasts an hour, it's still full up. It's still up. Yeah, it's not
Can
that
I
long.
see
Yeah, because we didn't
anything
take
up
a
here?
rest.
You do not see anything up here. No.
Okay.
Just the treant. Oh, I should probably, since he's revealed himself, I can do this.
The last thing I wrote down was that we got a secret from Figaro. I didn't write down anything about where we were gonna find the other seals we need to find. So I'll go with your memory.
Oh no.
Well, there's one way to test this theory.
Yes, we're going downstairs. um, well, unfortunately, we are looking for something, and we do have to investigate all parts of this ship. But I appreciate the warning.
Can I have everyone roll for me an insight check here?
They all have advantage.
Yay! It didn't help.
Ronald, what are your rolls?
Don't know.
Vass will definitely see this. It's not quite concern or worry, but something along those lines, as you mentioned, heading down into the other parts of the ship.
So
Perha-
it's adjacent to concern.
It's very adjacent to concern. If it's a Venn diagram, it's definitely overlapping.
Okay. But what's the other bubble, Faye?
You don't know. um,
It's excitement.
I'm concerned about what you're gonna run into, but I'm excited to watch what happens.
um,
Um,
I will say
well,
that it
I'll
seems that perhaps this treant has information that it has not divulged, is what you're able to tell.
Vass can be persuasive when he wants to. Vass will look at the
Are-
tree and be like, "You sure? You sure there's not something else you want to share before we head down there?"
Roll a persuasion check.
23.
Must be nice.
The treant, if it could hang its head, perhaps might, I may have shared a deceit earlier. Not all of my companions have truly left. There is a dear friend that is trapped below. And my roots are protecting it from the monsters that are nesting in the lower deck.
Well, I won't make promises, but we will, as we're down there, try our best to clear out the pests and make sure your friend is safe.
I would be very grateful if you could.
Do you know how
Thank
many of
you.
these? Oh, yeah. You know how many of these pests are down there?
I do not.
Mm. All right. Time for our secondary job, exterminators. And we have a professional exterminator. His name is Hugh. I'm Romulus, by the way.
Yes.
He was kind of like being your silent muscle behind you. Like, yeah, I trying to make you look cool by having him be the guy. You're like weapon you're going to use to get things done. So it's trying to be supported that way.
All right. Oh my. Um. All right, Hugh, lead the way.
Okay. Where am I putting my icon?
Your icon would be... Oh, I should reveal, not a cover. When you drop down the area, it is right,
Ring grills.
right there. And, well,
Oh.
it's not the best sight as you
Oh
do
God.
see the thick, pale roots that create these two dense walls. The six bulbous, brain shaped creatures with snapping beaks and barbed tentacles. And we're gonna roll initiatives.
I got Grell and Grick mixed up for a second, and I am very upset.
They are similar. I need. That's what I need to pull up.
They're grills. Guys, they're just survivalists. Today's not my day. I quit.
Oops.
Go ahead and have them kill me. I tribute myself.
We'll find. We'll see what happens. Don't worry.
Where should Vass's token be?
If you want to group it up with Hugh and Romulus for now, since it's like kind of dropped down, and then you'll be able to move into a full square on your turn, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Alrighty. God, this sounds. Alright. We've got. Hugh going first.
Well, Hugh will Hunter's Mark the Grell right in front of him and go strike. 17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright, we get 2 hits then. For 17 and 27 magic piercing.
Alright.
3 psychic. Uh, 7 force. And 18 fire.
Well, that is just enough damage to take out that one. Very much easily opening up a space for Vass as we come to your turn.
Okay. I am just trying to get something. Oh, cool. It tells you the radius now. That's cool. Vass is gonna snap his fingers and he's gonna cast a shatter in this region to try and get A, B, and C.
Yeah, for sure.
And he will do that at level, it's just level 2.
Alright,
And
that's
that is going to be a con 16.
We've got an 11. We've got a 5. And a 13.
Love that for them. That's going to be 16 points of thunder damage. And
Alright.
then, which space? I don't like any of these spaces. Can I stand on this one?
Sure.
I will just make sure I'm on a square. And then with my bonus action, I will give a bardic inspiration to Romulus.
Alright. Romulus gets a bardic. And then we have our Grell's gonna go, and Grell A will make its way over towards you, Vass. Blobbing over and reaching out with its tentacles. That is a 19 to try and hit.
That normally would hit, but I don't like any of this, so I'm gonna cast Shield.
Alright, so shield goes up, and while it's unable to grasp around with its tentacles, it is going to try and strike with the beak. But misses there as well. Grell B is also going to bob over and try and grab at you, Vash. A 22 to try and hit.
Not with Shield up.
Alrighty, so that tentacle does not make it over towards you. And then neither will the beak as it tries to pierce through the magical barrier. Grell C will sort of make its way over to Hugh and attempt to hit. First with the tentacles, trying to draw you in close, unable to do so. And then it is a natural 1 to try and hit you with the beak. The other two, Grell D and F, are just gonna hold off over here, waiting for things to get closer. Bringing us to Romulus.
I am going to rage. I'm kidding. I want to actually do something like this. Actually do, which is cast a 4th level spell called Scorching Ray. That means I get 5 raid, right?
Because it's normally a 2nd level spell, yeah? And then 3rd, 4th, yeah, 5 rays.
Okay. Five. Shooting 2 that I'm shooting 2 rays at Grill C and 3 rays at Grill B.
Okay. So those 2 will hit Grell C.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. But the other 2 will hit.
Right. So first one takes what is that? 19?
17.
17. And then 13 for the other grill.
Alright, hell yeah.
And bonus action. I will do nothing. Yeah,
Alright.
I'll have nothing.
Brings us to the top of the round. Hugh, it's your go.
Okay, we got. Well, I'll go on Grell C. So Hunter's Mark with my bonus action, and then S-Stock Strike 17.
Alright, that'll hit.
And with second attack, the advantage will be a 26. 2 hits. $28 magic piercing.
Alrighty.
That will be 6 force from Hunter's Mark, 1 psychic from Dreadful Strike, and 12 fire.
Alright, and that is another Grell down.
We will move slightly this way so we can block off Grells from getting to his friends. The F and D.
Alright. Vass, will come to your turn.
Okay. Vass is gonna take out Pat Scimitar and is going to strike at Grell A because Hugh will be giving him a sneak attack, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a 21 to hit. And that's gonna be... Where did my sneak attack go? Where is all my stuff? There it is. That's 14 points. And then I will attack again. Or 19 to hit.
That hits.
Or oh, that's yucky. I don't like that. That's only 5 points. And with the Nick property, can I get out my offhand and do another attack?
Yeah.
With Pat Scimitar number 2. Oh. Well, that's a natural 1, so that's not hitting anything.
That is unfortunately a miss. Alright, anything else?
Alright. That's it.
Well, it's Grell A again, and Grell is going to try and it's gonna bob away from you, Vass, provoking attack of opportunity.
Oh, I will take it.
Alright.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 6 more points.
Alright, and then it is gonna try and wrap itself around you. That is a failure with a 15, but it is still gonna try and get you with the beak. And miss with a natural 1. Bringing us then to Grell B. Over with you, Vass, and it's gonna try and reach in with the tentacles. That is a 14, which is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that an 18 would hit.
Beats it.
So as the beak comes across, striking into you, you're looking at 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then we'll have Grell D come up. And Grell D is just gonna vibe in the back a little bit more. But Grell F will move over towards Hugh. And we'll go for the beak first. Snapping, trying to bite into you. That is a 21, so that will miss. And the 18 from the tentacles misses Hugh as well.
Okay.
And then it is Romulus, your turn.
Alright. Checking out the battlefield. If only I had any limestone. I cast Fireball. No, I'm kidding. That was
Yeah, do it.
that would ruin that ruined everybody's day. I do have lightning bolt, but you know what? I'm just gonna do the other thing. I'm gonna use my scissors. Now that there's some room, put them here, and I'm gonna take a swing at Rail A with the Cold Flame sword. 16. That is 10, and then 2d6. Oh wait, 1d8. Sorry. 1d8 cold damage. So that's 14 total for that attack. They're still up?
Was this to A?
Yes.
No. That one's down.
Okay. Then I'll make my other attack at B. For 17. That's 6. Plus 8. So 9. total for that one, and then I'm gonna use my bonus, not bonus attack, but my Nick attack. Advantage. For the thing. That will be 19.
Yep.
And those two. So 17 total. And I will add my Bodric Inspiration, which is a D.
Well, I mean, it's already dead, so.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll hold on to that Bodric.
So, with that, anything else from Romulus?
Just a twirl of the swords into reverse grip, and gonna move here.
Sounds
In my
good.
turn.
Alright, it is Hugh, your turn.
Okay. Well, Grell F, you're about to have a bad time. Hunter's Mark. A 17. I love the 17 in the attack rolls.
It still hits.
And that'll be a crit for the second one.
Woo!
Hey, 31.
Okay. So first we do the crit, and that will be that, and we will do. This is the Hunter's Mark one on for that one, and this the crit the fire damage is that, and for the ordinary hit. And the 14 piercing, 2 psychic, 5 force, and 3 fire.
Like he said, Grillef, not having a good day. It's dead. Anything else from Hugh?
Hugh will then go to here to corner in the last Grell.
Sounds good. Vass will come to your turn.
Okay. Vass is going to dance on over to the remaining grill and attack with Pat Scimitar. That's a 27 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and that is gonna do 14 points of damage. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 will just hit.
Oh, yay! Okay. That's gonna be another 9 points. And then with my offhand, it's 26 to hit, doing another 6 points.
Alright, heck yeah. And I
And that will be it.
Alrighty, then we come to our Grell's turn. And our Grell is going to, since it's cornered here, go after the last person that struck it. Reaching out with the tentacles towards you, Vass, with a 22.
I don't know if I want to find out what those tentacles do. Am I... Can I dodge this in an uncanny fashion?
You can dodge this in an uncanny fashion. So, that is 11 points of piercing damage. You'll take
So
5.
6?
Round down.
Okay.
However, you now have the
Oh,
grapple
God.
condition.
Okay.
As 2 of the tentacles will wrap tightly around you. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God. 16.
You succeed.
Okay.
Alright. And, that's its first attack, so it's then going to try and just, as it's got you held here, bring itself closer and go after you with the beak.
I do not consent to this.
Well, it's still a 22 to hit, so,
Okay.
for 10 points of piercing damage. And that is then gonna be Romulus, your turn.
Alright. Since we're ganging up on this guy, I say fight back! I will throw a Sorcerer's Burst at it as I fling one of my playing cards in its direction
Go for it.
for a total of 22,
That hits.
and I'll do some more cold damage. 18.
Lovely.
And that will be it. Well, I guess I'll use my extra. Is it dead? No?
No, it's still up.
Okay, then I'll use the D8 from the Valo Bard Inspiration to do more damage. An additional
Yes,
7.
kill it.
You rolled a 8 on your Sorcerer's Burst. Doesn't that mean it explodes?
Oh. Then yeah, that's what that 7 was.
It's still up.
Okay. And then now I add the D8 from my inspiration
All the d8s.
4.
And now it's dead.
Oh, you could have given me that.
I could have given it to you earlier, but I didn't. So, with that, you are no longer bound to the initiative. But you are still here in what looks to have been the nest. And,
Vass, like, throws the grell away and then prestidigitations his facial situation.
Did it use tongue?
Vass is not looking impressed at you right now. He's giving you side eye.
That's fair. I peek my head out a little bit, or just like shout out to the whole, Mr. Treant, we took care of the grells.
with that, Redbud will remove his roots that block the entrances.
Did he give us his name or no?
No, but I just used it because I remembered it.
Okay.
Alright. So, now you can see the areas that have been revealed. A sort of study area that has the desk, and then an area where there is a cot from the lifeboat wreck with a canine figure upon it.
Oh. Who's the precious little bean?
Careful with the weirdness between a precious little bean might, have brain melting powers.
Nah, it's fine. Look at him.
As you approach this cot that is shoved up against the wall, you see the reddish-brown dog, and that he has this leather collar studded with glowing crystals. And as the roots move and you enter, he stands up, lifting his head. His tail begins to wag as he excitedly bounds over. And as he barks, the collar lights up, and you hear a voice come out. Oh, hello!
Oh my god, yeah. Yes. You can speak?
I I guess I think thoughts and my collar makes them come out, and it helps me talk to my friends.
Romulus
And
has his helmet on, but there's a tear just like, oh my god.
so like
This is like
as this is like voice is projecting, like there's still barks that you can hear from
Mhm.
the actual dog responses, but you also have the common.
Oh, I'm Romulus. What's your name, buddy?
Maybe Casa.
Hmm. Gotta refrain from saying Mikasa. Well, Mikasa, these are my friends. Who don't want to introduce themselves, but this is Vaz.
Charmed.
I'm Vass. I'm so sorry. This is not one of the sights I thought I'd see today.
This is the greatest day of my life. And this strong-jawed young man right here is Hugh.
Hi, Romulus. Hi, Hugh. Hi, Vass.
Today.
Oh. Um. So, Ikasa, do you have an owner? Bestest buddy in the world?
As you mention, not so much the owner, but the bestest buddy, his tail stops wagging and his head sort of falls ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. No,
It's my best friend. His name is Tavares. He left to try and find other place to be safe, but I couldn't join him. But Redbud's been keeping me safe.
oh, okay. Tavares. That's not ringing any bells, right?
Oh, there was a Deveris.
Was there?
They used to play
That
cards.
sounded
They used-
familiar.
They used to play
He was the
cards with
druid,
the
right?
halfling.
Yeah, he was the druid, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know that he's
Oh.
a druid, but
I
might
thought,
be.
I thought she meant reference the
He might be a
spirit
druid.
made a reference that he was a druid or something like that.
Yeah, he might be a druid. I don't remember for sure, but yes, Tavares was playing cards.
Okay. Tavares. Well, I will ask Isaka, Isaka, sorry. If, is Tavares a druid?
Make me go backwards in my notes. Oh my god.
I swear I thought you mentioned that he, like,
Yeah, he is a druid.
Okay.
But no, what Picasso will say is, well, I don't know what a druid is, but I know that Tavares is really good with, like, animals and plants, and he's very nice. And as he, like, starts getting excited talking about his best friend, he then gets sad again and his ears droop.
Well, I guess we can. I mean, we're not exactly pressed for time. You guys think we should just take him back to the other half of the ship? I mean, we could go
Yeah.
forward. I mean, but yeah, I'm a sucker for reuniting two best friends. Even though I wish for myself. But anyway, yeah. I guess we need to find out if Rosebud can move. Or sorry, not Rosebud. The Mr. Tree Ant, because we don't know his name in game.
No,
No.
he just said Redbud was keeping him safe.
Oh, yeah, true. Redbud. Yeah, I guess, you want to come with us? We can, I think, get you back to your friend. I believe this is the same person we were heard from.
As you offer this, Ikasa gives a sort of whine, and you can hear the collar process. I don't know that I should go back to Varys. I don't know that he'll want to be my friend anymore.
I kind of like kneel down and kind of give. I will attempt to give him head pats if he if he doesn't shy away, but
No, he won't shy away. He's just really sad right now.
Okay. Then yeah, I give him head pats and rub his back. Is like, oh, why would you think that?
Because I saw another one of Varys' friends float away, and I didn't tell him. We were attacked. Pirates attacked our ship, and there was me and Varys and Redbud on the lifeboat, and Varys thought that was it, but I saw Polena float off into the astral sea, and I can't find her because I've been here, but I don't want Varys to be upset because he couldn't save another friend.
Mm.
And with that, you learn another secret.
Well, why didn't you tell Severus you saw Po
So I don't want
Lana?
him to. Polena.
Plant.
Because I didn't want him to be sad.
Was she dead or was she alive when you saw her?
She was alive, but she went in the other way. I don't know where she is. But it's dangerous out there.
Hmm. Well, how do we know how long ago their ship crashed into this one? Oh,
You do not know.
I don't think the dog is smart enough to know the difference between days, especially in dog years.
Especially in a place that does not have days.
Exactly. That could have been 100 years ago that this thing crashed.
Well,
Huh.
as you have this conversation with Ikasa, and as you decide, we will try to reunite him and Varys. We do have our first ad break coming up here, so we will continue along with our conversation and our story very soon. Please stick around, let the ads run, they help us. Another great way to support us is direct donations to my Ko-fi, link that's on screen and in our chat room. But stick around, and we'll see you very soon. Alrighty, we are back in action, and as we are returning, you were talking to Ikasa, and you learned some things that Ikasa knows that he's kept from his friend.
Hmm. Well, I'm guessing you can't tell how long it's been since Davros left you here. But we can't force you to do anything you don't want to do, but we can take you back to Davros. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you.
And as you say that, Ikasa's tail starts to wag a little bit, his head lifts up. You think so?
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure he would have came back for you if it wasn't for the creatures outside. They can be very dangerous and powerful against the.
Ikasa sort of nods, and you can hear a little bit of a growl in his throat. And if it wasn't for the strange magic, I'd be able to fight next to Davarius like we used to.
Oh?
Yeah, I do this thing where I can think about being someplace else, and then I'll be where I thought I was, but I can't do that here. It makes things strange.
Is Ikasa a blink dog?
Yes, Ikasa is a blink dog.
Because if you don't want to go with Davros, go with you know.
Why? Did something happen to Davarius?
No. I'm just saying if things don't work. You know what? Let's just chill out for a minute. We're gonna do a once over on this shipwreck, and we will talk. We'll go up deck and talk to Redbud. Okay.
Okay.
Investigation of this room.
Yeah, do I see anything if I look around with my see invisibility?
Nothing in the lifeboat wreck with the sea invisibility, but if anyone would like to roll a investigation check here.
Yeah, I don't think it would be in a lifeboat. It'd probably be in the other part of the actual ship.
I don't think I found anything.
20, non-natural.
There's a lot of just survival necessities that are here. But and that's what you all would find. But with a 20, Romulus, you would find stashed into the desk an emergency fund of 100 gold pieces.
Hey, yo. I found monies. Not a whole lot,
Nice.
but I found it. Do you guys want to split this or?
You found it. Your call.
I mean, I'm a big sharer, so I guess it's what 33, and someone has to get 34. I'll take the 34.
Thanks.
The 1 gold is the finder's fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And that's all we find?
And that's all you find in the lifeboat, yeah.
Okay. And there's another desk thing over here, right?
Yep.
Fast. What do your devil eyes see?
My
What do my
brand.
devil eyes see?
Your brand. No. Sorry, I live off of obscure commercial references. You see books and scrolls that seem to concern a number of arcane subjects, all packed into the bookshelves that are in this small study room. There is, pressed against one wall, a redwood desk. Atop it, you see clean sheets of parchment and 2 inkwells. And on the wall above the desk, thus you see a rune. The ward rune that you had seen in the stateroom. This is its pair.
Oh, there's another one of those runes up there.
Sweet.
Actually, point of order. Did Romulus also use his once a day casting of see invisibility last time? Because Vass can see these seals, but he has no way to dispel them. And I thought we dispelled the other one. So did Romulus have it up too? Like,
I
so
think
that he could see
Romulus
to dispel
did.
it?
Yeah.
We were told, like, we have to physically see it.
The dispeller has to
Otherwise-
see it, yeah.
Yeah, so I used my,
So Romulus,
my
you can
cast
see
one.
this too.
and I will dispel it. Post haste.
Alright. Then when you find the safe room, you should be able to get to it with no issue.
Wait. Alright. Go ahead and check the desk for anything. Or did we already do that? Sorry.
No, you just saw stuff. You didn't check anything.
Yeah, I'll read over the stuff on the desk, see what's going on.
Nothing on the desk. It's just 2, or not 2. There's just clean sheets of parchment and 2 inkwells. So nothing's written there. But you do have the books and the scrolls on the bookshelves. You could look over.
Yeah, I'll look over them.
Give me an intelligence check. No, not intelligence. Investigation, sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's still intelligence, but it might be a little better for you. Oh, look at that!
Natural 20. I hate that the full card showed up, but yeah.
As you're looking over the bookshelves, you realize that one of the books, Dissertations on the Abstruse Mind, is actually a disguised strongbox. The box is locked, but perhaps can be picked.
I hand the box to our resident thief-like person.
All right, I try and open it with my thieves' tools.
All right, sleight of hand check.
14.
14, unfortunately, does not open this lock. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as a puff of gas comes out of the lockbox.
Sounds about right. That's an 11.
You are poisoned.
Okay. Like the condition?
Yeah, the condition.
Oh wait, do I have a thing or is that another character? I play too many characters. Do I have an amulet? I think that might be Melioras. That's Melioras. Never mind.
I place my hand on Vass's shoulder, and I will get rid of the poison condition with lay on hands.
Oh,
And
thanks.
you also get 5 HP back if you're missing any.
Oh, extra thanks.
All right. So, well, unfortunately, the picking of the lock did not work. You might be able to try and force this thing open. It's just a strong box, right?
How strong can it be? I'll
Right?
try.
Athletics check.
I can guarantee you it's stronger than Vass.
14.
With a 14 to pull open the box, it'll do so. And since the trap had already been activated, you don't have to worry about a con save. But you can now see that the strong box contains a potion and a journal.
Ooh. I will not hand the bottle to a wizard we don't have in our party. And I'll just tuck that. Cause I don't think anyone can do identify, right?
Hang on.
I think it's exclusively a wizard spell.
Yeah, but I'm an arcane trickster, so I do have some wizard spells. I do not have identify, no.
Okay. Then I'll tuck that in. I'll just someone make a mental note. I have a strange potion in bag of holding.
Was that the only thing in the lockbox? I was trying
There was
to
a
check my hit
journal.
points.
I was gonna start
Okay.
reading it.
The journal
Uh-huh.
has writings in both common and celestial and seems to belong to a Inda Malayuri. In it, it speaks of, as you read through, it speaks of her experiments with the rod piece and a phrase that could be used to deactivate the ward runes that protect the safe rune. The moon sings a song for the lost. Luckily, you've already dispelled the runes, so you don't need to worry about that, but you've got that information if you want it.
Okay. Well, I will put the journal up and return back to the dog that could have been my new best friend, but it's fine. Guess we'll return him back to the crappy druid. And I guess we'll head because we've checked everything inside the wreck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll go up to the deck.
Okay.
Isaka, heading out, buddy.
Okay. And Ikasa sort of struggles to pull himself up the vines, the roots of Redbud. Not seems used to traveling without teleportation, but will manage to get up, and his tail sort of wags back and forth. Not as fast as it was when he first saw you, but still seems to be excited for the travel.
Mr. Redbud, right?
Aye.
Are you stuck here, or can you move?
At this time, I am bound to this area. I was grievously wounded in the crash. Nearly
Oh.
expired. I have maintained my grasp of life through my roots sinking in to the body of the entity this was.
I can heal you if you need.
I am well enough now, and in time perhaps I will be able to move as I did before. The corpse does not need its life energy and returns to the cycle. We feed off the dead, and the dead will feed off us.
All right. Well, we're gonna try to take Ikasa back to Davos. He's the other end of the ship that we came up from.
Redbud sort of closes his eyes and sighs. It is good to know that he has survived.
I'll let him know of your condition, and uh, once we've done our business here, we have to pass back through anyway, and we'll I guess try to figure something out for you and Mr. Davros and Isaka. Sorry, Casa. Are you sure you don't need more healing to get you up and running? I don't feel bad just leaving you here by yourself, especially since we're
I
taking.
am on no rushed time. You have come with a mission. See to what you need to. I have endured this long. I will endure further.
Right. Um, I say a quick prayer to, you know, to Anubis, just watch over the tree. And if anyone's ready, we'll head back to the other end of the ship.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All
What are we
right,
running to, God?
let's find out. Romulus, roll me a d10.
My luck today, I don't know if that's a good thing. 2.
Alrighty. As you're traversing through the spaces, and oh, do I have something for this? Hold on. No worries. As you start back towards uh, the stern, you would notice movement waiting for you and then rushing towards you. And let me flop us over. We'll go back here. Pretend that the snow is, astral space.
Is Ikasa, like, floating along with us?
Yep. I just haven't added him in yet. He's doing like little doggy paddle in the air. Um, uh, these things start following you. Looking pretty hungry. Because we're gonna
Oh,
roll
God.
initiatives.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
hell is that?
It's a night scaver.
That
is it so
doesn't tell me
big?
anything.
I'll see if I can get you a full-size picture.
Oh, Vass is baffled. I think this is the lowest he's ever rolled on initiative.
Oh, they're like space sharks.
Great. Awesome.
But like space whale sharks.
Even better. I mean, they do look pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Cool is not the word I would use, but yeah, sure.
I mean, apparently, they're pretty tasty.
Oh, say less.
Alrighty. Yeah, everyone rolled low on this. Alrighty, so Ikasa sort of whimpers and moves back, seeing that he can't really do his teleport tactics during this, meaning Romulus, what would you like to do as it comes to your turn?
Oh, okay. I was not expecting to go there. Well, I do what any human does. Run to the back and cast spell. I'm going to do something different. I am going to throw the DM off as I produce a card and throw it out into the middle of between me and the space sharks.
Yeah.
As I cast Summon Construct.
Ooh.
As the card transforms as you see gears and almost kind of like Moldron parts come together, but instead of making a Moldron, it's more like this steampunk gear like knight that gear. And it is made of metal.
Alright. Hey, Max, buddy, moved you off for a reason. Okay. Medium construct. Cool. And that's your action, yeah?
Yeah. I think I can immediately have an attack.
Yeah, it goes right after you.
And it's gonna go after Night Scavenger A.
Two more attacks.
Alright, so 16?
A 16 to hit our Night Scaver will hit.
Cool. It's gonna take 1d8. Ten. And another 10 fire damage. Oops, I did not mean to roll. Ignore that.
Ignore one of the 7s.
Yeah. But yeah, 7 fire damage because of the heat body. And my second attack for it. 17.
17 hits, yep.
That's gonna be 15 total damage.
Alrighty. And then with that, we've got Hugh, your turn.
Okay. Well, I will go up against A in Hunter's Market and hit it. You get 28 will hit.
28 will hit.
And a 26. Or 30 magic piercing. 6 psychic. 5 force. 41 right now. And 15 fire. Be 56 total.
Alright. Still standing, but looking rough. Or floating, I guess, in this one.
Oh, also add 8 more damage. I didn't see the part about spells level. It's added to the damage as well.
Still up.
Okay.
Alright, and then Vass, we come to your turn.
Okay. Vass is gonna float over in front of Ikasa, the goodest boy, and he's gonna take out his short bow of melodies, and he's gonna shoot Night Scaver A. That's a 19 to hit.
Alrighty.
I didn't say this, but it was a reverberating shot because I didn't roll the plus whatever. So this will be 20 points of piercing and 4 points of thunder.
And that is a Night Scaver down.
And then I will take my second shot at the remaining Night Scaver. But that's only a 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 13 just misses.
Oh wait,
Oh.
short bow has Vex, right? So I should have rolled that with advantage.
Vex is only on the same target.
Oh shoot! Damn it! Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that is my turn.
Alright, it is our Night Scabbers go. And the Night Scabber is going to swim through the Astral Sea over towards Romulus.
No.
And it's going to try and bite you, Romulus.
No.
That's a 26. For 27 piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
And then it is your turn, Romulus.
I have to make a con save.
That's charisma.
Yay! Oh, sorry. No! I lose concentration.
He's gone. But it is your turn.
Wasteful. Bitch, you make me waste a spell slot. Alright. Then... Oh, reliable. 20 to hit. Gonna use Vex. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay, and then Vex for the second attack, or for the third bonus, sneak attack. 18.
Hits.
Right. 35. Cool.
Okay. And anything else?
That would be it.
Hugh, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll get the flank on the other side on the Night Scaber. And we'll do our usual combo of the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then the attack. And I think those are 2 hits.
Those are definitely 2 hits.
Okay, regular damage. Psychic damage. Force damage. And fire damage. Oh wow, that's the lowest I've ever rolled. Fuck.
Ooh. It is low. But still a heavy flurry of attacks, but our Night Scabber still stands, still swims. And as Hugh's turn comes to an end, Vass, it's your go.
Alright. Well, I continue shooting at it with my bow of melodies. That's a 26 to hit
Definitely will.
with a reverberating shot. I have a thing. I've got a thing where I think I can re-roll damage that I don't like because that was awful. Piercer feat. Once per turn, you can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice. So I'm gonna re-roll that one from just the bow.
Okay.
So let me So that was 7 points from the, the 7 and 6 is 13 points of piercing plus 4 points of thunder.
Alrighty.
And then I'll shoot it again and I will whiff.
Your Vex. This
Oh,
is the same
Vex.
target.
God damn it! Ah, I swear someday I'll remember how to play D&D. This is 24 to hit.
Yep.
Doing 7 points of piercing and 4 points of thunder.
It's very barely hanging in there. But it's in there enough that it is on its turn going to try and bite again. And this time it's going to try and bite you, Vass.
Awesome. Yep.
And it doesn't even have to move. You're within its range.
Great.
But I do believe that a 13 misses.
It does.
Alright, then you are not chomped upon.
Love that for me.
And Romulus will come to your turn.
Alright. Gotta take a couple more swings at it. Reverse grip. 15.
You're gonna take it out with this one hit, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only got 2 HP left. So with that, Romulus, you will deal the final strike. You are no longer bound to initiative. Meaning that you can continue along.
I looked at everyone. Sushi?
It is apparently served in taverns all across Wild Space, so...
I mean, it can't be that heavy in wild space. I pull it, I guess we'll pull it along. Or, like, there's no real weight, right?
You just,
And-
you tie a rope around it and you drag it along.
Yeah. Sure they'll be happy back at the other half of the ship. Do we have another encounter, or are we
Nope.
able to get straight
You
there?
get there with no other encounters.
As we descend, I say, "Fish ahoy!"
You hear the call from Kaysira. Ah, good eats! Bring 'em in!
It lands with a thud.
Alright. As you land here, Ikasa, seemingly catching a scent, takes off bounding. And anyone following after would see where Ikasa has entered into the mess hall and tackled down Deveres and is licking him, tail wagging. Through all of this, you hear just, hi, I miss you. I was scared, but you're here. Hi. I made friends. Hi.
Romulus is hiding his tears behind his helmet. He's both happy that Isca's reunited, but also sad that he can't take him with him. But I will, I mean, if everyone else wants to just walk in, I'll walk in as well. And, Davros, hey, yeah, found your friend out there.
Yes. Thank you. As he's like petting Ikasa behind the ear and like craning so that way he doesn't have Ikasa's like full muzzle and snout as he's talking to you.
you guys.
I want to insight check Devaris.
You're
What are-
sad to do that.
What are you looking for?
I want to look to see if I getting good Blink Dog father vibes from him.
Roll me an insight check.
Natural 20 for a 28.
Um,
Who knows?
you can see that there is a very close bond between Deveris and Ikasa, and that Deveris is very much, it's not so much like how one might own a pet. They seem almost more familial than that, as if brothers or some other kin. Like they're extensions of each other.
Way that rub it in.
You don't know that. That was for me.
Well, no, I was saying to the DM. Just like,
Oh.
yeah.
Look,
Drive-
you
drive
already
me in home. Like,
you already
can't
got
take
the
'em,
special
Ronald.
ghost.
I want to collect them all. I'm literally a collector, Faye. My obsession extends beyond just cards, okay?
Amazing.
Bass looks satisfied with that, and he thinks that he wishes them well, but he doesn't say it. It's just what he's thinking. Like, I hope they live a nice life together now that they're reunited again.
Well, now that we know we have an easier time getting to the safe since we dispelled all of the things, think we should just rest up? I know a few of us took a couple of chomps.
I wouldn't say no to a rest.
Except for Hugh. Hugh's perfect. He doesn't take damage.
He was always
I
perfect.
literally did not. Took no damage the entire session.
He never does. His AC is like 45.
Hugh only needs to rest to get more spell slots for Hunter's mark.
And
When I
even
grow
then,
up,
I
I
got
wanna
like
be-
10 of those.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be just as strong as Hugh someday. But yeah, I guess
Oh.
we'll like
Well,
yeah, so I guess we'll take a long rest, and eat some sushi.
Yeah, if you want. Kisira is, she'll get some of the crew to cut up the night scatter. Those that are more finessed with the blade will, cut some sushi grade fillet. Otherwise, it goes to Kaisera, who just either grills it, spears it, and sears it, or puts it in a stew. She's very simple when it comes to her cooking styles.
Well, I doubt to be fair, I doubt there's any like rice, so it's like
No.
I don't think we're getting sushi anytime soon.
You can find, like, sushi adjacent ingredients. Just have it. Just make it sashimi. And it's
Nothing
fine.
but wasabi sauce.
Yeah. You find one thing of pickled ginger.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
But before, sleeping, quote unquote, during dinner I will slide up to Sirit and be like, "Hey, so how's it going?"
Much better that I'm not having to scream constantly.
Hmm. So, what brings you to the astral plane?
Well, I'm friends with the captain. We go back um, quite some time.
Oh,
I thought
you're not into. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought it would be smart to join her adventures. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
I understand. Looking out for your friend. I'm guessing she was doing some fun entrepreneuring.
Piracy, if you want to give it a
Oh,
name. Smuggling, other sorts of things.
hmm. And you partaked, or
No, no, I'm here to oversee any injuries that happen.
ah, kind of the ship's doctor?
And perhaps a mothering voice when they need to be reined in.
Well, that's always needed. How long have you been with the crew? And decided to join your friend in her escapades?
Time is something else, especially out here. Long enough. I can't really give you too much of a straight answer. I'm still trying to wrap myself around how it all works.
I understand. I too ran with a crew once before. Um, not a pirate crew, but they did odd jobs. At least to my knowledge, they weren't pirates. Um, but we did odd jobs and occasionally took down other pirates. Um, but they similar-ish incident of running into a crew, chasing down someone. But the ship was destroyed, and I was set adrift into the astral sea until eventually I found a uh, a way station.
It seems that the gods had kept their sight on you, even out here in a godless realm.
Is it God? I thought the
Uh,
gods have their domains around here.
hmm. We're closer, but here in the astral seas, if a god comes here, it's to die, if they're not already dead.
Hmm, I get it. Well, besides playing cards, you into anything else?
I mean, I enjoy crossword puzzles and keeping things orderly.
Well, I would say we need to get you out more, but I'm pretty sure we're as out as we're gonna get right now.
There's something to keeping a bit of organization and calm when you're amidst this much chaos. And she'll look fondly to uh, the crew that you can see around.
Hmm. Well, since you like playing cards, you have a particular card game as he reaches and produces a deck or two of sword and sorcery. Have you ever played?
Never even seen a card like this before.
Yeah. Um, he kind of like spreads out the cards and is like, yeah, well, throughout the multiverse, uh, I don't know who produces the cards. It's very unknown. But various heroes throughout the multiverse are painted on these, and he like shows like uh, the most known, like people like Morton Kanan and like I don't think Drizzt would be a multiversal known character, but
Mint squid.
yeah, Minx. He shows Minx, and he has like his shiny Boo card.
Amazing.
Um, yeah. But yeah, he shows all these different heroes and le legendary locations told in song and by bards. But yeah, it's collectible, but also there's a game, and it's totally not too complicated. Trust me.
She sort of looks at you, a gleam in her eyes that says she might not believe your words entirely, but it seems to be not wary or malicious as her lips have curled into a smile. And, well, if it's not too complicated, why don't you teach me? And we can play.
Thought you would never ask. As he puts his uh he puts his deck his sorry his bag of holding, and like he pulls out like in his actual like collection, like a big giant box,
Amazing.
and opens it, and it's like, I'll make you a deck. And he proceeds to make her the equivalent of a white,
I was
basically
just
a white
about to,
a
I was
white
just about to
deck.
suggest white colored.
Yeah, and like all the angels cards he could find and stuff like that. And anything like related to like gods and stuff like that. And like legendary priests and stuff. Um, but yeah, he makes her a deck like that.
He seems enamored with the deck as it has been made.
And what was her god again? And Elmil or not Elmil.
Uh, Yandala.
Yola, yeah.
Yama. How big of a god is she? Religion? Do I need to make a religion check?
Uh, Yandala is one of the halfling deities, so it's
Okay.
not as broad, but well known amongst them.
Mm. I feel like there'll probably be like one card that mentions Yudala, and I'll find. I'll specifically like it takes a little bit longer to find the one, the one of one
I know
that
it's
he
in here.
has of uh, and it's probably like not like a monster card, but or like an item card or equipment card that mentions Yudala in it,
Mhm.
and he'll add it to the deck,
So,
and I will proceed to teach her. Do I need to roll
uh,
anything or?
no. We'll say that you can do that over the awake portions of your long rest. Um,
All right.
and while that's happening, we'll check in with Vass and Hugh as they spend their long rest after upcoming ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. But before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They help us here at Little Witch RP. They help keep our games affordable, as do donations to my Ko-fi. Those help there as well. So, stick around, and we'll see you guys very soon. All right, we're back. And as we are returning, we've got two other people to check in during our long rest. Vass and Hugh. Would you guys be doing anything during this time?
Should I go first?
You
Sure.
take.
Okay. Well, Vass, as much as he loves his viol that he just got, he is missing his electric lute. So he is going to take that out and he's going to just kind of be wandering around the different areas of the deck that they're on. Not that there's far to wander. And just kind of be idly playing it. He's trying to like sink as much like subtle inspiration into the notes as he can, just to kind of lift people's spirits. He is looking for Figaro. Is he still barricaded in his room?
No,
Being a
actually.
sad boy.
No, he would have joined up here at some point.
Okay. He's trying to gauge whether or not he took his words to heart or if he's still like welling on stuff.
Roll an insight check.
Here we go. 18.
It seems perhaps a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Perhaps trying
Fair.
to take what you've said, but some things are hard to break.
Yeah. I did give him a bardic inspiration though, so if there was like a jar he was like really struggling to get open, he could have been successful at that, which would have made me happier if I was in that position. So there's that, you know. Yeah, I feel Vass will clock. Vass will clock what's happening at the table with the cards, and he'll play. He's switching. You know, he's not really playing. He's playing songs, but he's not really singing. He's more just kind of providing background music, and he'll switch to an appropriate melody and stuff when he gets over in that part of the deck. And he's just wandering around semi absent-mindedly, semi concentrating on what he's doing, just to kind of unwind and kind of try and lift spirits.
Performance roll.
Okay. That's terrible for Vass. That's a 19.
Yeah, you're still doing great. If they had coins to tip you with, you're sure that they would. Instead, they just pass along portions of their night scabbard meat.
Fatten them up.
Vass very much stays a svelte rock star, okay? His metabolism is on point.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Guess it's Hugh's turn.
Yeah, if Hugh's got anything.
Hugh he goes around and he carves some owls into the side of the boat. On his bad time.
Yeah. Yeah, easily done. So, as you're all able to spend your waking portion of your long rest, the crew already has watches in place, so you do not have to take your own watches if you do not wish. You can enjoy a full night's rest undisturbed. But if you would like to stay up for watch, do let me know.
What do you guys think?
I think I'll just rest.
I think Romulus would do his best to kind of stay up, but like knowing that, I guess the other sailors are kind of taking watch, he'll eventually kind of pass out and give in to sleep.
All right. Bats, do you also take the full rest?
Yeah, Vass just makes himself as comfortable as he can and completely passes out right
Okay.
after laying down.
And then you all can press your long rest buttons.
Sweet. Do we
That's my
wake up and our
favorite
wallets are
button.
stolen?
No.
Okay. All right. Feeling energized and less depressed about not having my own blink dog best friend, I will gather my friends slash companions. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vass is never a morning person. I don't know if that's been established on this version of the campaign, but yeah, he eventually
What's
is
I mean
conscious
when
enough.
he looks around, it's like, does this count as the morning?
After waking up, Vass is.
After waking up,
Yeah, it's always morning.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Vass it's always just takes a while. And he has quite an elaborate, like, skin and hair routine.
Okay. I guess we'll get whatever left of the fish for breakfast to go.
Yeah, you can definitely get some fish breakfast to go.
And I find Sirit and I tell her, well, we're heading out. Um, and I hope we can find your friend and hopefully also get you guys out of here.
Let's focus on finding Inda first. Thank you for playing with me last night. It was very fun.
Of course, anytime in the allotted time we are here.
Well, be safe. I know that there's some troubles that are still out there.
Right, right. And Romulus will awkwardly like kind of walk away, give like one of those, glutes out, and kind of like, all right, Vass, we gotta hurry to get the fuck out of here. I'm feeling awkward, and I don't want to go. I don't want to blow this.
Spirit will
Vass mumbles
chuckle.
something like partially intelligible.
So, because of how travel works in the astral sea, you could just, fly right over towards uh, the final section of the Lambert Center, the Fort Castle.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna try to do.
Okay.
How many ward ruins were there?
3 different
There's only
parts.
two.
Just,
Oh, it's three?
just
Yeah, you've got the stern that you're on, and then the starboard where you found Ikasa and then the forecastle.
Okay.
And is the place where we're going also where the vault is?
The vault was underneath the captain's quarters, or under the bridge, one of those. But yeah, in that area.
Okay.
Up and away. Oh, did you say that Sirit said anything when
No, she just chuckles as you awkwardly leave.
Okay.
It's very fond. And
Right.
uh and yeah, you're able to set out. Vass, why don't, since you're not the morning person, why don't we have you roll our d10?
Oh my. Okay, well, that's a D8. I don't want that one. That's a 3.
A 3. What happens on a 3?
We get there. And
Yeah,
the trip was perfectly fine.
what she said.
As you are traveling, let's go back to the snow, because that's our best
Well, that doesn't sound like the trip went fine at all.
version
That's
of
cool.
this space. And as your group is on the way, there is the sound of something coming behind you.
It's a casa.
It's Ikasa! No, so for a brief moment, it just looks like someone's cloak in the wind, but there is no wind in the astral sea. As something is flying towards you, and we're gonna roll initiatives.
Never be.
Sorry,
a
guys.
simpleton. It's alright.
That's better initiative.
Welcome. Oh no.
Why can't all of the battle music be like this?
Vibes, I guess. That is definitely not the number I wanted.
So if it's in our favor? If it works in our favor, it's the number we wanted.
Bass was about to have an
Yeah.
initiative of 157, which is not accurate, but it is going to then be Vass, your turn.
Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, well. I don't like this thing, and I want to see if I can make it not be coming towards us. So I am going to look at it, and I am going to whisper creepy things in Infernal at it as I cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2. So that'll be a Wisdom 16.
He gets a 17.
Ah, damn. I can't Silvery Barbs them, can I?
I'm going to say no because it's within the same turn.
All right. Well, he still gets some damage. He'll take half of 15 points of psychic damage, but unfortunately, he will not have to run away. Float away.
Yeah.
Drift away. And then I guess with my movement, I'm just gonna float away from him because I don't like this situation. And then that'll be it.
Alright. It is our cloaker's turn. And, what is our cloaker going to do? First thing that it's going to do is become very blurry, as you can see. Looks to be, 3 more versions of itself occupying the same space. And as that is its bonus action, it is going to fly over and try to attach itself onto Romulus.
Oh, joy.
And 24 to attach itself.
I'm going to cast shield.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. That'd
Yeah.
be a waste because it would just be exactly
Yeah.
my thing. So never mind.
So that'll be 12 piercing damage, and it attaches itself to you. You now have the blinded condition. And then it's going to slash its tail out and try and strike at Hugh with that. But that is a natural 1 and an 11. So Hugh does not get hit by the thrashing tail here. As it then will come to Romulus. Your turn.
I'm going to activate my trap card. And bonus action, activate my innate sorcery
Okay.
as I flare up in magical cards float around my head. I strike out with True Strike with advantage due to innate sorcery.
Let me check something here real quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I guess I would do a regular roll, not an advantage.
Yeah, because I was looking at this.
That's what I meant to say, because I meant to say regular roll, because that was the whole point of me doing the thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Guided by a magical insect, you make one attack with the weapon using in the spell's casting. It uses the spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity, and if it deals damage, it doesn't say that you get advantage from it.
No, innate sorcery.
Oh, your innate sorcery. Yes. That would be advantage, and then it is negated by the blind. I was like, True Strike, that used to give advantage.
Yeah.
So
My bad. Yeah, I'm
No.
sorry, I didn't explain that. Right.
you're good. It's fine. We're still learning 2024. Yeah, no, so it'll be a straight roll then.
27 to hit.
Alright, and then I gotta do my little thing. Alright, so one of the mirror images is gone.
Oh, crap. Okay. And then I'll use my nick attack. And since the other weapon is a Vex weapon, I will give it advantage, which will be cancelled out, so it's a straight roll.
Yep.
18.
Another duplicate is gone.
Okay. And that is all I can do.
Alrighty. With that, we come to Hugh, your turn.
Okay, well, I do my usual. Hunter's Mark and strike.
Okay.
Ooh, a 14.
A 14 just hits.
Oh, well, then my 16 hits as well. $29 piercing. Five psychic. 6 4. And 19 fire.
So an interesting thing happens here. Because our cloaker is attached to Romulus, and the attacks got past the remaining mirror image, the damage that our cloaker takes is halved. The remaining damage will go to Romulus.
Oh.
So Romulus,
Sorry about that.
you take 14 piercing, 2 psychic, 3 force, and 9 fire.
Okay. Total being...
Total being 28. Yeah? 28? Yeah. No. Yes. Yes, 28.
After Hugh makes his probably epic looking attacks, Robinson is like, ah! Oh!
And it's a little muffled because you're underneath the cloaker. So, fun things. Bringing us to Vass, your turn.
I was more excited about my turn about 30 seconds ago. Okay. Right. I would like to viciously mock this cloaker and have it do a Wisdom 16 save.
That is a failure with a 13.
Lovely. That's gonna be a 9 whole points of psychic, but it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I would like to throw a second level healing word to Romulus. And the healing word of the day is going to be, is it using tongue?
Romulus, take 4 off of this healing because you do take some of the psychic damage from the vicious mockery.
What? I thought if I made it do a save that it would maybe not do that.
The cloaker halves the damage it takes, and the target takes the same.
Sorry, Romulus.
But hey, you healed some of it back.
Some of it, yep.
So you hear the muffled because he's laughing. Because it is funny, but like he respects the callback, but it's all in pain.
Anything else from Vass?
Well, I am just gonna maybe float up in this direction, just because I can.
Sounds good. Our cloaker is going to go, and, we're gonna get a nice... There is a reverberation around you, Romulus, as this thing lets out this ghastly moan. It echoes and reverberates through the space here, and let's see just how many people will be affected.
Everyone hears the
no.
words consent, consent, consent.
You can stop making that bigger anytime now.
No, I don't even think this is actually big enough.
First of all, third, stop.
Is it... No, it's even bigger than that. I think-
God damn it!
Hold on, let me check rulings. I need to...
There's no air in space. We can't hear it. No. Oh no.
Alright, yeah, no. Oh man, this is really big.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Okay, it's just the whole battle map. You could say it's just the whole battle map.
Yeah, but I want it to be accurate. So, yeah, that centers from him outwards. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's Vass's specialty. That's a 4.
Oh, man. Would it help if
Is this charmed or frightened?
Yeah, it is against the frightened condition.
Oh, hang on 1 second, I have a reaction, but I don't know if I can use it for myself. I have, counter charm. Oh, if you are a creature fails a saving throw against an effect that applies charmed or frightened, you can cause the save to be rerolled with advantage. I'm gonna do that to myself because,
Alright.
you know, that's how I do. Oh, that's still only an 11.
So, that is Unfortunately, a failure from Vass. Romulus succeeds, and then what was the roll for Hugh?
Sorry for what?
Wisdom saving throw against
Okay.
a frightened condition.
All right, I get 26.
Yeah, you're fine. And that,
And
I believe, means that only Vass gets the frightened condition.
Great.
Um,
Super.
and you will be
I
frightened.
will
Oh. Go ahead.
just also be using, once that's done, I will use my reaction to do Beguiling Twist on the monster.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
They get frightened. It's
Wisdom
a
save.
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, as you try to frighten the cloaker, it is immune to the condition.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It is. But,
There's that gap between how cool this technique sounds and how useful it ever actually ends up being.
Vass, you will be frightened until the end of our cloaker's next turn. But that was its bonus action, and then it's gonna stay stuck here onto Romulus. He doesn't wanna move. And he'll just take some tail swipes over at Hugh. First one at disadvantage. Meaning that misses. And then the second one still misses. Romulus, it's your go.
Okay. We're still too close to the shipwreck to do the teleportation thing.
I mean, you can always try to do the teleportation thing.
You're killing it, small. You are killing it. I guess, can I try just getting this thing off of me?
You can try to get this thing off of you. It is an action to do so, but you can make an athletics check.
23.
You successfully detach this thing from yourself.
Ah! Yeah, answer is yes. It does use tongue.
And I thought I would have like a cloaker screech, but I don't. Unfortunate.
Alright. Next, in my grand scheme of things, is I guess I can bonus action. Just I'll try to strike it with my sword as a bonus action. I do have dual wielding. 21.
Alright, a 21 hits. And
14 damage.
alright, it'll go to the cloaker itself. It still has that one mirror image up, but it's just not been lucky.
Okay. And that will be my turn.
Alright, Hugh, it's your go.
Alright, so can I tell if I do my attacks will I hit an ally again, or is that...
Only when it's attached, so it is not currently attached to anyone.
Okay, well, we'll try and... Oh, that's not gonna work. And... 17.
17 hits.
Okay. 10. 15. 19. 28.
In poor condition, very quickly pushed into bloodied and beyond, but it is still snarling. What would you like to do?
Well, I am afeared of it. So, I guess I will have him make another Wisdom 16 save. As I mock it slightly less viciously before because I am frightened.
Well, he does fail. That is an 8.
Lovely. That's an unfortunate roll. That is only 8 points of psychic damage.
It's still standing.
And I will give a bardic inspiration to Romulus.
All right. Romulus has a bardic. Our cloaker's turn comes back, and it doesn't like that it's not been, hanging on to somebody. So he's gonna try and attach himself once more to you, Romulus.
Has disadvantage.
He does have
Because
disadvantage.
it was mocked so viciously.
Yep, this is true. That is only a 15 to hit.
Yay.
And then, since that misses, it's just going to slash its tail through the air once at Hugh, once at Romulus. A 12 is definitely going to miss Hugh. And a 14 misses Romulus. Bringing us then to Romulus, your turn. This thing, very bad condition. Maybe one good hit might be enough to knock it out.
Alright. I'm gonna try the same thing again with two strike. And I now can benefit from my advantage.
This is true.
24 to hit.
Yes.
That's 11. And then
With a
that's 25.
burst of light and a trail of embers, the cloaker is taken down. You're no longer bound to the initiative.
That sucked. Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause,
fine.
yeah.
Do you need some healing?
I got it. I got a little bit of the hands of laying, which I can do to myself.
I feel like there's an innuendo in there.
Yep, there is. But yeah. Collect myself, prestidigitate my face and tongue, and guess continue onward.
Yeah. The rest of your journey does not see any further disturbances. And as you find your way to the forecastle, let's just reveal some bits of it. Alrighty, so you'd see that, and you'd also see this portion. So, as you arrive, you would notice that a colossal heart, part flesh, part stone, it looms over the top deck of this segment. What remains of the ship's prow has been plunged deep into the heart, and the deck rumbles as the heart pulses. You see scraps of gossamer sails dangle off the ship's broken off mast, which is jammed through one of the doors that lead into the forecastle.
I guess we land.
Yep, and let me just grab you guys.
So the heart is still beating?
Yeah, the heart of a dead god.
Oh, I don't like
a
that.
dying god, not dead god.
It's
It's
Brain
dead
dead god?
adjacent.
it's in pieces. It's
It's getting there.
pieces that aren't connected to other pieces. It's just bits.
Um, I shout out, is anyone out in there?
If there is, you do not hear a response.
Can we find a door?
As you head down, you do see that there is the door that has been broken, ruined by the mast. Um, but you'd also see uh, another door that is unobstructed.
I guess we will go to the non-obstructed door.
Is that this one?
Yes.
Is it trapped?
Would you like to roll an investigation check?
Sure. 17.
It is not trapped. It is locked. But you would hear that there is someone inside.
Hello?
We come in peace. We're trying to find survivors.
Roll a persuasion
get my-
check.
Um, 14.
As you call in, well, Vass, you definitely hear that someone's inside. The sounds of movement have stopped. And there's been no return call.
I'm trying to remember the cook's name.
Kaisera?
Kaisera. I was like, we have spoken to Figaro and Kaisera. We're here. Trust me. We're here to help.
Make me another persuasion roll. This time you do have advantage.
You also might still have your bardic. Maybe?
Okay.
From combat?
Yeah, it lasts an hour.
24.
With a 24 this time.
Use bardic.
You can only use Bardic on a failure.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a change that they made. But a 24 is not a failure here. So you can keep your Bardic a little longer. With a 24. Vass, while there is no voice that calls out to you or your group, you would hear footsteps beginning to approach the door. And the sound of the door unlocking. But before we can see what's on the other side, I think this is where we're going to end our session.
No.
So we will pick up with everything next
30
time.
more minutes.
But thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys had fun with this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I will, of course, see you all in our next stream. Until then, you can head over to wildwitch.com and check us out there. You can join us in our Discord to jump into a game yourself, or just keep up to date with all of our announcements. Follow us here on Twitch for our live streams. Head over to YouTube for our VODs. And until the next one, it'll be a see you later.